Hey guys, Sid from Sid's Trains here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Norfolk and Western engine I got. But it's not what you're thinking. When you think of Norfolk and Western engines, you think of something big, like this Y6B here. But we're not taking a look at a big articulated steam engine, or even a steam engine at all. Instead, we're taking a look at a modern diesel. This is a Norfolk and Western SD40-2 from MTH. Let's go take a look at it. So this engine's a bit different from what I normally collect. I normally collect steam engines, which are big and powerful. You can see all the side rods moving, all the smoke and crazy sounds. I don't normally collect diesels. However, after selling my Lionel AC6000s, which were fantasy heritage units, I did not have any modern diesels. I got rid of those heritage units that were, of course, fantasy. They weren't accurate by any means. They were in these bright, flashy colors. And I got rid of them because they were so flashy looking. I would prefer more of a normal looking black or blue or gray or whatever color the road name has. I'd like just a normal looking modern diesel. So I sold those and didn't really have a modern diesel for a little while. But then when I went up to Detroit to hang out with my great friend Jason from Jason's O-Gauge Trains, I stopped by Stockyard Express, and while I was there, I saw this. This is a MTH Protosound 3 Norfolk and Western SD40-2, and it is about as normal as you can get when it comes to diesels. SD40s are very normal looking diesels. This one is black. It just says Norfolk and Western on the side. Very generic looking, and it's exactly what I was looking for. I also was looking for an MTH diesel because I think they sound better than Lionels. When it comes to sounds with MTH and Lionel, it's kind of 50-50 when it comes to any engine. Sometimes Lionel's better, sometimes MTH is better. But when it comes to diesels, and in particular this one, I think MTH did a better job. And I saw this engine there. They test ran it for me, and it just sounded amazing. And of course, just looks awesome. And you know me, I love my Norfolk and Western. I have this shirt on. Behind me are a bunch of coal cars that we'll be pulling later in the video. So this engine is perfect for my collection, so I decided to pick it up from Stockyard Express, and that's kind of the story of it. However, I'm not going to go over the actual history on the SD40-2 because there are tons and tons of videos on them, and I don't want to just show that again. However, I do want to show you some pictures of the real Norfolk and Western number 6080, which is the cab number you see here. But you're looking at these photos and you're wondering, that's not a Norfolk and Western diesel. No, these are pictures of it after Norfolk Southern took over. Norfolk Southern took over and they took all the NW's roster and they just repainted it but gave it the same number. And it's just awesome that the engine lived on with Norfolk Southern. It's really cool, and I'd love to get a model of a Norfolk Southern SD40 one day. But for now, I'm just going to really enjoy this Norfolk and Western one because it fits with my fleet of coal cars and other rolling stock that I have. So now that I've talked about the little story behind this SD40 and why I got it, let's go take a closer look at it and then run it around for a little. Taking a closer look at the engine, it overall has a very nice paint job, lots of crisp lettering and numbering. I love all these separately painted handrails. They just stick out and look really nice. Lots of nice LED lighting on the engine. I love the ditch lights on the front when the engine is in operation. They look awesome when you blow the horn. On the sides of the cab here, there are these little wind deflectors or shades next to the windows. I love how you can move them back and forth. It of course has a nice smoke unit in it, and the sounds in general are very nice. Just normal for MTH, just a stellar model, and something that I get to just enjoy because it runs nice and there's just no issues with it at all. So now let's run it around for a little. I'm going to turn it on with the DCS remote, we'll listen to some of the sounds, and then we'll run it around the layout for a little. got a nice bassy sound to it. I love these idle sounds. I love that little ticking sound in the background. Here's the horn. Here's the forward signal, the rear signal, and then here's the grade crossing horn. There's also the quillable horn. It kind of sounds weird, but it's a feature, so let's listen to it. Definitely a cool feature. Here's the bell. I really love the sounds on this engine. They really give it some character. So now let's move it out. Gotta love all these coal cars. Gotta love them. So as you can see, this is an awesome engine. It has great presence, the sounds are nice and bassy, and I really like the horn. The horn's actually grown on me since I bought it. When I initially bought it, it sounded very similar to a horn that was on a different engine I worked on, and I didn't really like it that much, but it's grown on me. I might change it at some point, but for now I'm going to be leaving it because I think it sounds really nice. And overall, it looks awesome pulling those N&W 4-bay hoppers that I have. It's a nice unit train, and just all together is a very fantastic set. It almost looks better than some of my articulateds. The articulated sometimes look better pulling the shorter 2 bays or 3 bays. So I'm really happy that I got this engine. I can't thank Stockyard Express enough for having the engine and just for being nice people. When I was buying it, we negotiated some, and they cut me a deal, which is always nice of a train store to do. And if you're ever in Ohio, definitely check them out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this engine, and I hope you enjoyed the running session on it and just the little story I had about it. So as always, like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. Comment below and tell others about the channel. I'm Sid, and I'll see you next time, guys.